So, so both of them can shoot 8K video. Both of them. Here, separate one. Workflow. As a filmmaker, I use both of them. As a filmmaker, I use both of them. As a filmmaker, I use both of them for. As a filmmaker, I use both of them for several months already. As a filmmaker, I use both of them for. As a filmmaker, I use both of the cameras. As a filmmaker, I use both of the camera. As a filmmaker, I use both of the camera for several months. As a filmmaker, I use both of the camera for several months. Today we. Jesus Christ, sorry. So both of them can shoot 8K video, and the 8K video requirement is so high. So shooting 8K video, the requirement. So shooting 8K, so 8K video. So about 8K video, 8K. So about 8K video. So about 8K video. So about 8K video. So about 8K video, if you want to shoot high quality 8K video, the bitrate needs to be super high to capture all those details. So about 8K video, if you want to capture about 8K video, because about 8K video, about 8K videos, because they fit about 8K videos, because about 8K videos, because about 8K videos, because about 8K videos, because the 8K about 8K videos, if you want to capture all the fine details in 8K. Get out. About 8K videos, if you want to capture 8K, if you want to capture good quality 8K videos, you will need so much bitrate because we have so much information need to be saved. So GoPro we maxed out. GoPro we can max out at 300 megabit per second. The Insta360 X5 only max out at 200 megabit per second. So 300 megabit per second. So 300 megabit per second. So 300 megabit per second on the GoPro. So 300 megabit per second on GoPro is roughly around 37 megabyte per second. So 300 megabit per second is roughly around 37 megabyte. So your memory card is almost maxed out this writing speed. So 300 megabit per second is roughly, so on the GoPro, the 300 megabit, the GoPro 300 megabit per second is roughly around 37 megabyte. On the GoPro, 300 megabit per second is roughly around 37. .300 megabit per second on the GoPro is roughly around 37 megabyte. So memory card is you almost max out 300 megabit per second on the GoPro is roughly around 37 megabyte per second. So it's almost max out. So we almost max out the SD card writing speed. So we almost max out the writing speed. So we almost max out the writing speed on the little micro SD card. So choosing a better card, choosing the fastest card is like a must-have for a GoPro camera. So choosing a better SD card is must-have. So choosing a better SD card is a must-have for a Go. So choosing a better SD card. So choosing a better SD card for the GoPro is a must-have. So both of them, camera are using variable bitrate. We are not going constant bitrate. Cameras are using, recording video, we are using variable bitrate, not using constant bitrate. So while shooting videos, we are using variable bitrate, not using, while shooting videos, we're using variable bitrate, not using constant bitrate. So if you are shooting in a challenging environment like trees and all kinds of different fast-moving objects, high bitrate is a must-have. So yep, GoPro is better at high action scenes. So GoPro is better at high action scenes or like complex environment. But if you're just going to shoot in like a white studio, some like white studio in like nothing in, but if you're just going to shoot in a like a white studio, both of them are just okay. But if you're just going to shoot in a white studio, but if you're just going to shoot in a white studio, both of them can have any problem to capture all the details, and file size will be smaller because of the variable bitrate. But if you're just going to shoot in a white studio, because variable bitrate, your file size will be smaller and no problem for both of the camera. But if you're just going to shoot in a white studio like this, both of the camera have no problem at all because we have variable bitrate and the file size will be super small because nobody no much details need to be captured. But if you're just going to shoot in a white studio, both of the camera can handle it effortlessly, and because of the variable bitrate, the file size will be super small.